Well, hello there, everyone. My name is Neko, and this is all the Mons. So, when we left off, we were planting some stuff over here in our new little garden. I did make a few more seeds, like intro seeds and certus seeds, just to get those essences going. I got the silicon seeds going, skulk, netherite quartz. So I got all that in there now. The other, as for upstairs is concerned, that's all I did in between episodes. Hold on, I got a cat in my face. Ew. Move. But downstairs, we got a whole new room. Because you'll see here, I made this room. This is going to be our power room, and you're not my next thing, are you? No, so you need to go. This is where power is going to be. You can see I have this set up. So this is what we're going to do right now. We're going to get this operational. So I got the energy orb, the energizing orb. I got a wireless connector, and I have a pattern provider right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this up. I'm going to need a smart cable, and I'm going to need an importer. Extended importer. On that importer, I'm going to need I'm going to need 4 acceleration cards, and I'm going to need an inverter. No, I don't need an inverter. I just need the acceleration cards. I mean, this would kind of be easier with an inverter, but I could do it this way too. So in here, I need to filter this for every single power output that I plan on using. I may need to give this... Sorry, I hiccuped. I may need to give this a capacity upgrade. So, this is one of them. Oh, I don't need to click it, I just need to drag it. And this. And this. This. And that. And then, is it possible to make an entire block of these at once? It is. Okay. I could do the block one. And I kind of have to do the block one, don't I? So I'm going to do the block one. I don't think it's possible to do an entire block of nitro at once. It is not. So as far as nitro goes, I have to do this one. And then ender cores are also going to be a pattern that I need to put in there. Yep. Dry ice needs to be in there. What else? I feel like there's more. I swear there's more. Is this one of them? What the? No. I think that might be it. Alright. So this is set up now. So the only things that this importer will take out of here is these items. Now in here, in this pattern provider, I need to do this to do not push crafting ingredients if inventory contains a pattern input. As long as you have it on that blocking mode, you'll be fine. And now I need to encode stuff from Power. Oh, that's not the encoder page. This is. So I need to encode this. You want to encode it just like this in the energizing orb one. This. Interesting. Anyway. You want to encode all of these. no wait, for nitro it has to be this one. You can also set this up, but not right now. Right, and then if I go here, I could find the energy orb. There it is. Or energizing orb, whatever. Set all that up in there. We're not quite done yet because we still need to do the Ender Pearl. Or whatever the heck, Ender Core. And dry ice also needs to be in here. And we're gonna do this blue ice one here with the 2-to-1. Cool. Now then, we could test that. So if I was to say, at Power, let's say I order a blazing crystal block. There it goes, and it imported. If I was to order 2 spirited blocks, there's 1. There's 2. That'll get quicker over time. So it fully works. What I need to do is go over here. I'm gonna go like, I guess right here works. Let's see. Energized steel, blaze, nitro, spirited, nitro, or yeah, whatever. You know what I meant. Niotic. Can you not? Rip all these out. Unlock them all. There we go, and then I can lock all these and link them. Alright, now I just need to set these up. That one. Oh. Blazing, Niotic, Spirited, and Nitro. There we go. And now if I just pull all these out and put them back in, they'll go into their respected drawers. There we go. Now as I make these blocks, it'll also get downcrafted into these. And how many can I fit in here? Nice, a lot. I can fit a lot in here. Good. We're good on that now. So now Power is effectively automated. So now I can come in here and I can do some crafting recipes for like, hold on, where this? I'm gonna need it to, oh, I'm gonna have to make crafting recipes for all of this, huh? So first off, this, you need to know how to make the, whoa, nope, not that one. This. That one. And then this. And this. Yeah, the system's gonna need to know how to make all of this. And then you gotta know how to make these so that you can make these and these. That way you can make this. I think you're gonna have to know how to make all the capacitors actually. Because in order to make the reactors, which is what I'm working towards, I need to go up from starter all the way to nitro. Gotta encode all of this crap. Get that in there. Like those. And these. Okay. And then that'll be all of that good to go. So for reactors, do I have to make starter or can I go straight to basic? No, I have to make starter. So you get starter, basic, air hardened, blazing, niotic, spirited, and nitro. There we go. I think that might be everything I need for now out of this. Okay. Whoa, why is that doing that? Hold on. What the heck? Why is that doing that? There we go. I was not scrolling through my stuff like that. That was doing it on its own. That was weird. Now you see, I kind of tried to make this look somewhat decent. But I have a different idea. And I'm wondering if it's going to work. Because I want to move this. Now, when I do move this, it's going to shut everything down. But it'll only be temporary. Because everything's going to lose power now. But I want to put it here. There we go, like that. I want to place this on top. I want It wouldn't let me. It's because of you. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna rip this out and rip that out. Right, the binding card needs to go back in. Why is this red like that? Am I good or what? I have no idea. Alright, that should be good to go. I'm hoping that this is still providing power to these. Because it should have connected up through the bottom here. Right. I need another one of these so I can fill in this hole in the roof that I made. There. That should be good. Oh, wait, what did I do here? Did I mess this up? How did that end up like that? I should not have ended up like that. Hold on. Yeah, that's 9. That's 3. And that's 3. So I literally just somehow have an extra block there. I don't understand how that happened. So I just need another girder. Like that. Yeah, okay. You can see I have these cutouts here. This is where the reactors are going to go. And these are all ready. They're ready to accept the reactors whenever I get it up and running. Okay. And that's my power room. We'll get into those reactors eventually. I'm kind of letting ice essence build up a little bit. We're at 13,000, but we'll rip through that very quickly once these reactors are up and running. I could even show you. I'll make one at power, and to make a reactor, I think it's 36. We're out of all of these. Okay, so I need to get these up. That's fine. I'll go into the requester. We'll say this, 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 and this. You're going to keep... Oh, no, wait. These are not the ones. That is, but not these ones. The blocks. That's what our system knows how to make. So how many can I keep in stock? A lot. I don't want to do that many because it'll take forever, but I'll do 500 of these. And 500 of these. And I'll start working my way down once these get to where I need them to be. This should be working just fine over here. Still getting power, yep. You can see this is starting to speed up. It's getting much quicker. all coming in. All right. What we need to do is we need to make a bunch of brass. For that, we need copper and we need zinc. So, because in order to make the brass seed, we need four 1 times brass blocks, which is 9. So 1 times brass block. Hold on, let me pull out a calculator. It's 9, and that's times 9 again. So that's 81, and then times 4 is 324 brass that I need. I have 21 right now, but let me take a look real quick again with my calculator. Because 324 divided by 64 is 5.06. So I'm going to need like 6 stacks. 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. I'm going to filter this for brass. Just to be safe. So now it will only make brass. And then what I can do is just do this to throw entire stacks in. Oh, it can only fit a stack at a time. Okay, that's fine. You know what we're gonna have to do? Just pipe this crap out. Does brass have a drawer? It does not. Brass is gonna get a drawer. Like that. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is grab one of these access points. Well, I need a pipe first, because I need to filter it. Pipe here. Wrench. That. Need me a piece of brass so that I can filter this pipe. Now that, and link it into the system. There we go. That'll suck out any brass. Need me a barrel. I gotta pipe this again. And we'll just do this. There we have it. Now all I gotta do is keep this blaze thing, blaze burner fed. Until all this runs out. And this should be, once this is all done, enough brass to make the brass seed. So I need to have brass coming into the system passively. If I want to automate Ultra Balls. It's getting there. How's this looking? This is at 400. This is at 327. Let's see if I could jumpstart this for another 100. There we go. I'll hit you with another 100, hit you with another 100, because fuck it, why not? This way, they're both well over 500. How's this going? Almost down to its last stack. There we go, and now this is coming in. There we go, and oh, if I was to order 550 of these, those will come in. I am starting to stress my power system though. I may have to add like 2 more rows of these just to be safe. Means I'll have to encode that. This. That. All the way up. What was that? That was Harden, right? Yeah. Niotic. Spirited. Nitro. There we go. So I could order more nitro. I could order more nitro thermal reactors. Which I'm going to do. Holy crap. I am stressing the hell out of my system. I'm going to straight up order 10 of these. I'm out of spirited. This is almost done. Once that's done, I'll ease off the gas a little bit and let my system catch up on the power. It won't take long for it to. But I can set this to 500 now, so it can sustain that. Alright, this should be done. I have all that brass in the system now. Which means I could take these and turn these into 1, 2, 3, 4 1x blocks. And then I need tertium. There we go. And over here. Boom. And we get ourselves some brass seeds. So now we'll get brass essence coming in. Yeah, that'll do. All right. And like I said, I'll ease off the throttle a little bit here, so let this catch back up. Well, I do, hold on. I could just fix this a little bit by ordering some more spirited. If I order like 10 more, that won't put too much of a strain on my system, and should allow me to create 10 more nitro generators. There we go. And there we go. I'll need that tank with the soul lava in it. I'm gonna need pipes. You have to move. Hey, no, stop it. Go lay down. You big kitty. Okay, and then this can come out one. Right, put it over here so it's more centered. Like that. Ultimate pipe upgrade. There. Oh, geez. Okay, we're good. Dig a trench here, yeah. Alright, and then these go up against that. Some pipes running down. And dig a trench here. Oops. Okay. Will you get the hell out of here, you stupid bird? I That doubles that. How many of these do I have on me? 26? That's enough. There we go. Alright. Rip all these up. There. That doubles my power output here. So I should, yeah, I'm catching back up. Alright, so over here, let's see if we get started with, we can't start making the stuff yet, but we get started with setting it up. So ultimately, what we want to make is Ultra Balls. To make Ultra Balls, we need to start with these brass ball bases. Use the rubber stamp lid instead. So then why are you showing me this? Rubber stamp lid. I need to make one of these. That works. We want to make this brass ball basin. So rubber stamp lid. I see, I see. Yeah. Onto a brass nugget makes a brass ball base. And then you go through this and you make the brass ball mechanism. Interesting. You can make an ancient one. And the ancient one only takes andesite alloy. There's no difference, they just look different. Alright, so we're gonna get started here. What we're gonna need is shafts. Hold on, at create. Does my system know how to make andesite? It does. Okay, cool. So let's order like 64 shafts. Let's order a bunch of belts. Like 100 belts. I'm gonna need deployers, like a hell of a lot of deployers. I have one. Just to make this, I'll need 4 total, so I'll need 3 more of these deployers. Where were those deployers at? I lost sight. There we go. Which I need polished rose quartz for. Oh boy. I'm going to teach my system how to make rose quartz as well. Like that. And then that can go there. I'd also like to teach my system how to make the diamond grit sandpaper. Which means it also needs to know how to make the diamond dust, which you can do with the crusher. There we go. I'll make 3 more of this. Now I can make these 3 deployers. That's the 4 deployers I'll need to get me started here. So we're going to start like right here. Right? I don't need a very long one to get me started. I don't think. So this very first part is to make these. And it's just that. So yeah. Just a deployer looking down on there. Like that. Some andesite casings. Here and here. You're gonna get this to hold, and that doesn't get used, so it can just hold it permanently. Shoot. What we can do here is get some of these. I really need to get andesite casings automated. Some of these. Right, and then I can just come to the front and hit that with that, and then it puts a rod there, so now as I power these, it'll all get powered. And then I can also encase these to make it look a little better. Look at that. You know what I never put funnels or brass funnels. I never encoded them. So we'll encode funnels and we'll encode brass funnels. I also need to teach my system how to make brass with essence. Here. And it doesn't look like I can make the brass nuggets, though, with essence. I doubt that. No. No, I cannot. That's fine. I can just tell the system to keep a certain amount of brass in stock. And that'll keep the nuggets in stock. Here we're going to have a drawer. On that drawer, there's going to be a funnel. I'm wondering if I can do it this way. I'm thinking maybe I put like an access port here. Link that into the system. And then if I make a brass funnel, which I'm going to need rose quartz for. right? I should be able to filter this. And I can tell it to pull exactly one, because I can only do one at a time. I should be able to filter that for brass nuggets. So yeah, now it'll only pull out exactly one brass nugget at a time. It'll get stamped, and should go into this drawer here. If I provide this with power with a motor, this should kick on. Do I have another motor? I do. That's the wrong way. So, up and over. It's working. What's in here? Stamp, brass ball lid, stamp. Wait, what? Why is that not? It should be making a brass ball base. Shut off. Why is it making this? What do I do with it? Stamped brass nugget lid. Oh, I need to stamp it now. I get it. Okay. I need to expand this all out by 1. That's not too hard to do, because I can just do this. They changed the recipe, is what's happening to me right now. At create, I need 3 more of those encased chain drives. Hey, go away. Come on now. You're a big kitty, I know. That there. Hey, stop. You're not laying there. He's wanting to lay on my keyboard. Funnel goes there. And there I need a press. Like that. And this should make what I want it to make. Alright, so now if I restart this, it should start making the things that I want. There we go. That's what I want. Lock that and link it. I could fix these ones that are in my inventory by coming over here and just tossing them here. There we go. This will just go until it hits 2K, and then it won't be able to go anymore. It'll back up. which is fine with me. 2K is a good amount to have on hand. And then I can use these in the next step. So we got the process started. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I mean, it's still 10 minutes off from the 1 hour mark. But in the next episode, I think I'm going to start automating more create stuff. Like, not just the Ultra Ball stuff. Because I need andesite alloy automated. I need andesite casings automated. Like, I need these things, these like simple things, so that I can more easily expand. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.